Hello, my name is Lauren Kramer and I am with Millard Family Chiropractic and Wellness in Omaha, Nebraska. And I want to welcome you to a class that I truly believe will make a huge difference in the enjoyment of your life and the lives of your families. So today I want to talk to you about how to stay young for the first 100 years. So I already know what you're thinking. Why do I need to learn how to stay young for the first 100 years? It sounds really far-fetched, right? But the fact is that we're living longer than we ever have in the past. So because of this, we need to start thinking about what it means for us and our families to be living longer. So the facts are that the average lifespan in 1900 was 49. The average lifespan today is about 77 and a half. And the University of Texas just did a study that they reported that by 2050, 800,000 Americans will live until they're 100, and many will live until they're 150. So we are living longer, and because we're living longer, we want to start educating ourselves and our families that we not only just want to exist on this earth, we want to be able to work and play and have quality lives. So how do you do that, and what have we been seeing? So Long Life has revealed, thankfully through the baby boomer generation that's moving into this over 50 phase of their life, we've been getting a lot of really helpful information about what it means to be living longer. And we've been seeing some pretty big major areas of concern as far as health. So a couple of those things happen to be Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's has always existed, but we usually don't see the onset of dementia until after the age of 70. So because people are living until they're 70 plus, we're seeing it a lot more frequently than we ever have. We've been having a huge growth in cosmetic surgery because people are starting to get wrinkles, and they're living with wrinkles for a lot longer than they ever have been. But the absolute biggest problem that we have seen in the baby boomer generation is musculoskeletal problems, which basically equates to mobility function. So we have an increased odds of living longer paired with increased activity because we're more active and because we're living longer. But unfortunately, nothing has changed in the way that we've taken care of our spines. So spine health equals mobility function. So we're not doing anything to help our mobility as we're living longer and as our families will live longer. The most common cause of functional disability in people over the age of 50 is a spinal disorder. So how many of you are planning to live past 50? Probably most. And how many of your families are you expecting to live past the age of 50? Probably most of you. So do something about it. If you're wanting to live past 50 and you are wanting to have a quality life, do something about it. It's kind of similar to if I were to tell you that your house is going to be robbed and I told you exactly when it was going to happen. Would you do something about it? Most of you would probably say yes. If we know that something's going to happen that's really tragic to us, we would do something about it. So our spines are the same way, our mobility is the same way. We know it's going to happen, so now it's time to act. So if we lose our mobility at 65 and live to 105, that's over 40 years of living life in pain and with low mobility. So what has improved in our healthcare system because we're living longer? Our healthcare system reflects that we're living longer. In dentistry, we've been seeing a lot in tooth decay. Our teeth were dying before we were, and so now we take preventative measures. We go every 6 months, we make sure that everything looks good, we prevent that from happening before it happens. We've also been seeing this with wrinkles. Since 1997, there's been a 465% increase in the total number of cosmetic procedures, simply because people want to remain looking young. We're living with wrinkles for a lot longer than we ever have been. So we're taking more preventative measures and more measures to stay young. So, more important than your wrinkles or your pearly white teeth is your mobility and your spine. So your lack of mobility will make you look older than crow's feet. And we say in the chiropractic world that if your spine were on your face, you would take a lot better care of it, right? Because we care so much about taking these preventative measures for our teeth and our face, and we want to look young. But what if we stayed young by staying mobile? So you don't wait until your teeth fall out to fix the problem. You take preventative steps to make sure that they stay healthy. Should you wait until your back goes out or your family's back goes out to fix the problem? No. So take the gamble that you're going to live past 50, knowing that you can take preventative steps to continue to work and play and enjoy a quality life. So why is preventative care for your spine and for your mobility so important? Because there's no such thing as a spine transplant. What you've got is what you've got, and that's what allows you to be mobile and live a quality life. So unlike teeth or your face or your skin or your organs, you can't get that replaced. You can get new teeth, you can get new organs, you can, anything that's really that you need, you can get, except for a spine. So we need to take care of it while we can. So if you don't take care of it, there's no turning back.